Yes, that's right. We are outside. That means it's officially warm out in da-da-da. So, what that also means is I'm gonna have to set up my tent. Remember my tent? Yeah, the Wagner tent? Yeah, that is where I hibernate during the summer months. We're gonna have to set that up now. I may make this look very easy, okay? But I want to pre-warn you. I've done this now 3 times, so this will be my 4th time setting this up, and so I'm a professional at it. The first few times, it was very difficult for me. So don't be too hard on yourself if you can't figure it out on your own, because I also had to use WikiHow, also had to look up a bunch of YouTube tutorials. So if you want, you can just watch me because I'm a professional at it, and this will only take me about 5 minutes to do. So get ready with me while I set up my Wagner tent. We're gonna set it up here. This is where the tent will be. Usually I have it more up front, closer to here. Usually I have it set up here, but the sun likes to come there. So this year I've decided to relocate.
Back over here.
One eternity later.
Ta-da! That took me less than 5 minutes. Now we're gonna go into my garage and we're gonna see what we have to work on today. So come with me. This is exciting, guys. We haven't worked outside in what feels like years. So I'm happy to be working outside again. We're in my garage and I already see what piece we're gonna do. I have a few. Also, look at my... We're gonna have to fix this summer because I don't know why that happened, but I'm sad. The wallpaper fell. I guess it's from like all the moisture since this was in here every season. So we're gonna have to fix that. But mind that for now because this is the piece we're working on in this video. It is a solid wood coffee table, I think it is. It's got some storage so you can hide your dead bodies in there if you want, and your drugs and your dildos, whatever, I don't know. You do you, but that's the piece we're working on today. Can I lift it on my own? I can, but it'll be heavy, so we're gonna take my dolly. I'm trying to determine if I'm strong enough. Well, I'm gonna have to be, I have no choice. Ladies, this is proof that you don't need no man to help you with anything. You're just as strong, if not stronger, than men. Here's proof! See? Grabbed a couple more things, some cleaner. Okay, here's our project. That was a little glimpse of behind the scenes of what goes on in my Instagram reels. That's how I film them. We're gonna clean this bitch. Actually, first I'm gonna get her off the dolly. Ow, it's on my foot! Okay. Now we're gonna clean her. What's in here is floating stuff. I think it's because this was frozen and now it's not. So that is the remnants of said frozen thing. This is why you clean. Ew. Gross. Here's what the inside looks like. You got lots of space. It's nice. And then I like these gold chains that come with it. I think there was supposed to be another one on the other side, but there isn't. And then I wonder if there's one on, oh yeah, there's one on this side. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take out these hinges because I think what I wanna do actually is I think I wanna sand the top and then just paint this because I don't think it would look that nice if we painted the whole thing because this is really nice wood. I think we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna finish cleaning it and then I'll be right back. All right, folks, here is the color we are doing. So my plan is to sand the top and then paint the bottom this color. This is in the shade Happy Hour by Country Chic. And then I have a brand new Country Chic 1.5 inch paintbrush. This is my favorite paintbrush of all time. It's so good. So we're going to take off the top. I don't want to sand because I've been sanding for like the last 2 weeks straight and I hate sanding. So I'm gonna take a break from sanding and we're gonna screw the tops off and then we're gonna get get to painting. I also got a bunch of new drill bits, which I'm really excited about. By the way, my assistant is out here with me. Hi, wanna say hi?
Yeah, your boy.
He is currently having what we like to call his lick bowl, and it's just sweet potato water. Oh yeah, now we're turning. All right, this is the color. Good morning, you horny bastards. It's 26 degrees out. I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit. I'm gonna start sweating. If you're new here, I have a sweat problem. But we're not gonna let that get us down, because today is the most exciting day of all. The details. The details is my favorite part because that's just what makes the piece come to life. Here's what we have so far. Sorry, you're on my wheelie chair. As you can tell, the base color is gorgeous. Here is what our wood color's looking like. But today we're gonna try and figure out what to do and where to put said details. Do I have any ideas?
Nope.
But we're gonna figure it out together in our top secret CIA folder of secrets from the CIA. Obviously we wanna do something here. I think I also might wanna do something in the corners maybe, and then maybe like a nice, my allergies are driving me insane. Okay, I've decided on my stencils. So for the circular piece, we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna do one side, and then we're gonna flip it and do like, it's gonna be like one long piece. So that's gonna be in the circle. And then on the edges, I'm thinking of doing, I'm trying to debate if I should do this one in all four corners or if I should do like this. I think that would look nicer. I think I'm gonna start on the centerpiece and then figure these two out after and see which one I'd prefer. Also, look, when I flipped it upside down, this is what I found. Handcrafted by Thomas C. Miracle, Shannonville, Ontario. So Thomas C. Miracle, if you're watching this, hello, and very beautiful table. Very well done. Influencer time. I hate putting on sunscreen. I mix vitamin C drops with sunscreen for my face. I don't know if that actually does anything. It also makes the sunscreen kind of feel more like a serum. I hate the feeling of sunscreen, especially on my face. But I'm trying to look as good as my grandma when I'm 83. So. Smells like jizz. You know those like jizz trees? The trees that like shit falls off of them and it smells like literal jizz? I call them jizz trees. You know what I'm talking about. For the top coat, we are going to be using my favorite, which is cked's Triple Teak Protection. And this is my favorite top coat as of late because it doesn't leave any residue, it doesn't turn yellow, it actually protects, and it leaves a really nice matte finish. Obviously, if we're using a cked product, we're gonna use the cked brush. You don't have to, but I like to do it that way. We're just gonna do a little bit on the brush. So of course we've come to a pickle because, like I always say, I never have a flip where I don't come across a time where I want to fucking cry. So I was putting my top coat on and now my piece looks like this. There's like that brown stuff everywhere, and I have a feeling it's from like the tannins from the original wood, which means that this probably should have been primed before. And I guess that's kind of my fault. Maybe I should have known that, but it's like everywhere and it's kind of making me really upset because I don't really know how to fix it. So the only thing I can think of is maybe using a magic eraser very lightly, but I'm scared that that's gonna take the paint off. So that's my plan A. It's literally everywhere and I'm really upset because if it doesn't work, I don't really know what else to do because I tried like multi-purpose cleaner and it's not working. I'm gonna be so sad because this literally took me so long. It's not working. I think this might be my first DIY. Actually, it's not my first DIY fail, but I think I have to restart. And you know what? I'm okay with that. It just sucks because I worked for such a long time on this, only for me to have to scratch it and restart. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a new project tomorrow to make myself feel good again, and then I'll come back to this later on, maybe after the next project. This has been a fail, but that doesn't make me a failure. I have to remember that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry that it didn't turn out. At the same time, I'm kind of not super unhappy because I always want to be transparent. Like that was kind of the whole point of me starting a YouTube video, is not to be like, this is how I do this and welcome to my channel and everything is so glorified and easy in my life and all that stuff. It was more meant to be like days in my life and being realistic and transparent with you guys, just like I always try to be anyways, especially on Instagram too. These are just longer form videos. Yeah, it sucks that this didn't work out, but also it's a learning experience and I'll be back to make her look nicer. Give her the revamp she deserves. Didn't expect to end the video this way, but I'm glad that you guys are here to witness it, and I hope you learned something, because if you didn't, I'll tell you this. Make sure to prime, learn what tannins are, learn when to prime and when to sand. Always test it first instead of going in to it 100%. So yeah, I should have done that, but fuck me, right? Fuck, I'm gonna go eat some ramen. Love you guys. See ya.